Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Aquaba, welcome. Welcome to another night of stories. Ananse. My name is Yaa Yeboaa. And if you could read on the screen, I am going to tell you a story about Anansi and his two friends, Elephant and Whale, and their tug of war that ensued between their friends. Thank you so much. I know you're enjoying these Anansi stories. Bring out the inner child in you. Have fun, enjoy. This is a story that I heard when I was a child, and it took me a bit of digging into my memory to bring it back. So, Anansi Semsuso Sensoa. um, Ananse had worked really hard on his farm one day and was so exhausted. So on his way home, he decided to rest. Now, Anansi was resting on a very lush tuft of grass under a tree before he would continue his journey home. So whilst Anansi was, resting, his friend Elephant was also passing by. He was also going from his farm to his home, and he was also tired. So he decided that he's also going to take a rest. So, you know, in taking a rest, because Anansi is so small, the elephant didn't see him. Elephant in tree is Oshono. Oshono did not see him. So the elephant sat on Anansi, and Anansi flattened, and Anansi couldn't breathe. Anansi couldn't do anything and started making noise. It's like, get off me, you big oaf, you big ox, you big this. And elephant said, I'm not an ox, I am not a donkey, I'm not a horse, I'm not a hippopotamus. So whilst I was going, I am elephant. It's like, elephant, get off me. You're too heavy. You flatten me. It's like, sorry, you're too small. I didn't see you. Anansi said, really? You should be very careful and look where you sit. And elephant just ignored Anansi and what Anansi was saying. So Anansi said, no, this is not right. You have offended me. You should say you're sorry, but you are not saying you're sorry. Instead, you are lying here and you are sleeping. That is not nice. Elephant just looked at Anansi. It's like, Anansi, you like to drama too much. Just leave me alone. Anansi was hurt. It's like, why do all these big animals really look at me and think I don't have feelings, like I don't deserve to be respected? So he was really upset when he was able to pull himself off Elephant's big tush or bottom or bum bum, and went about his way, yabbering and yabbering and yabbering. Meanwhile, previously, Anansi had had an encounter with his friend, the whale. Anansi had requested some help from the friend, and the friend had laughed. The whale had laughed in Anansi's face. So he decided that these two big friends, he was going to teach them a lesson. So whilst Anansi was on his way going home, he decided to turn back. He turned back and came to Elephant and said, you, elephant, I'm going to show you that I may be small, but I am mighty. Oh my goodness. Elephant just started laughing. you know, if you know an elephant is a huge mammal. Elephant started laughing, laughing. It's like, you, this little spider, Anansi, are going to show me how strong you are. Okay, bring it on. So Anansi tied a rope. Anansi got some twines and vines in the forest, put them together, tied a rope to elephant, and then did a long walk to the beach to see his friend the whale. So when he got to the whale, he asked, "Do you remember the other day when I came to you and I asked for help and you looked me in the face and you laughed at me that I'm small and there's no need to do what I asked you?" He said, "Yes." "Okay, today I'm going to show you that I can do it and I'm strong." So what did Anansi do? Anansi said, "I am going to tie this rope to you and I'm going to tie it to myself at the other end and I'm going to pull. Whoever pulls the friend first is the winner." So Anansi ties the other end of the rope to the wheel in the sea and walks off. Now he goes to elephant that, "If you say you are stronger than me, now pull, start pulling and let's see. I'm going back, start pulling." So Anansi, between the elephant and the whale, Anansi is in the middle, tugs the whale and then tugs the elephant, and both think they're tugging each other. So then he leaves them and they began pulling each other. The whale said, "Ah, when did this little Anansi become strong? It's really surprising because the strength of the pull is very much." And then the elephant wonders, when did Anansi become strong? Anansi is a very small, the spider is very small. So what is going on? So the whale is pulling the elephant is pulling the whale, and both of them are pulling each other till they could not pull anymore because both of them are big mammals pulling each other, and they all gave up. So when Anansi came to Will and I said, "Okay, so now you believe that I am strong," the whale said, "Yes, I believe you, Anansi, that you are strong." And then Anansi walked all the way to Elephant and asked, "Now, do you believe that I am strong?" Elephant said, "Yes. Now I believe that you are strong. And I am sorry and I respect you." So, what is a moral in this? Number one, we know that Anansi put his mind into this to bring out a clever way of, gaining his self-respect. On the second point is also that what this also teach in sense of morals is to respect everybody, irrespective of whether they are small or they are big. Everybody brings something to the table. Not because Anansi was small, so it was minimized that he is irrelevant. And this is my story for tonight, this Sunday night. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you've heard it from me, you can retell it to your children, to your children's children or grandchildren, to your students in school. We all learn. And I'm going to add a little tidbit to it. It's for those of us of African descent whose ancestors were taken from the continent years ago, or century, you know, years and years and years ago, over 400 or plus years ago. These are some of the stories that were told to keep mind, body, and soul together. These are stories of home. These are stories of hope. These are stories that show that the human mind is clever and not dull, and that whatever the situation is, there is always a way out. Anansi demanded his self respect, and he did get that self respect. The whale and the elephant did not know. Anansi got what he needed and he was happy. People, have a beautiful night. My name is Yaa Yeboaa. If you've not liked, subscribed to my channel, please do so. And we will have another story night sometime later. Thank you.